katropa, and welcome once again here in our Tol, Anong Latest? Number 30. Okay, so I know it's already a bit late for this, but I've decided to still make an analysis video of the rekit of DMS Kakashi, okay? So, in case you are still doubting whether is he good or you're wondering what are the good things DMS Kakashi has currently. Okay, so first, I'm just happy about what is Bandai doing to us during this month because I just felt that Bandai is even more caring for us a little bit more this month because of the certain missions and things that they had given us. Like for example, the 8-star Froggies, which help us even more in our struggle, given by them upgrading up to level 15 limit breaks, okay? And also by giving us a certain mission that enable us to grind hero memories and enabling more and more players to have access to 8-star Awakened Shinobi. And lastly, this new released mission, once again, a separate mission where you can get Jutsu XP for the featured AOM Shinobi. And compared to the points given in the roundup mission, the points given in this specific mission is even more many compared to what the roundup mission gives. Because if you have DMS Kakashi, but just by clearing 5 times this stage 1, it will give you already 1,628 points. Okay? So imagine that. Every day, just clear it 5 times. I believe you can easily make it level 10 compared to when grinding in roundup mission. Okay? Where the highest, I think, that they will give is 48, as we can see here in stage 4. Because in Shura, we can only get 20s. And in Shura 2, so same 20. And in stage 3, yeah. And the once a day clear, which also gives 48, is can only be clear one time. That is why AOM Banner is really lucky for having this separate mission. Okay, so thank you Bandai for doing this for us. So now let's continue with DMS Kakashi's rekit. So let's look at the animation first. Okay, so let's check if how big is it range, is it full room, and also how is the animation. Okay, so Kamui Shuriken is thrown at first, making 2 Kamui like black holes, and then using a Chidori and attacking forward. So as we can see, it has somehow cleared the whole room with that very big attack. And compared to his old EX Ultimate, this has better range compared to that. As for the animation, well, I think it's between good and excellent because the animation is somewhat just like that of the old EX Ultimate of DMS Kakashi, but with better effects because I think there it only has one Kamui black hole in front before slashing a lightning powered sword, but unlike here, it has 2 Kamuis in front, and then the final blow is a Chidori. Okay? Okay, so as for the buffs, what are the things worth noting here? So of course, it breaks purple, color protection, and it strips evasion by huge effect because it will increase as the level of the EX Ultimate increases. Also, it gives team evasion rate which will become huge at level 8 and will even increase if the EX Ultimate is already maxed out. Okay, so that huge will still get an increase, so it's huge I think. And of course, it will restore your chakra upon use and will increase the damage if the user has heightened evasion. Okay? And of course, it's worth noting that at level 8, the DMS Kakashi will be immune to recoil or he cannot be knocked back. Okay? And something worth noting here also is per use of EX Ultimate, he will restore his CP. And then, if the bar is full, DMS Kakashi will have a revival buff. But along with it also is recovery of its CP. Therefore, DMS Kakashi has two chances of restoring his CP. First is per use of the EX Ultimate. Immediately, he will gain CP buff. And then once he died, and that restored CP is drained to 0 once again, upon his return to life, he will also once again gain a recovery of CP. And this ensures him of survivability and more wins because of this. That is what I think is very good in this buff. He does not restore his CP per use of it, but rather also ensures a restoration of CP if he dies. Let's move on with the LB. Okay, so dash and then a big strike at the ground. So as for me, as for the animation, well, also between good and excellent because the movements is somehow copied from the dash jutsus of other current shinobi in NXB such like Edo Minato and KLM Minato, etc. But the animation is somewhat good. I like that blue and black combination of colors. And the range is big also. So the color in my eyes looks new. So let's look at the buffs. Okay, so what's something new with this LB? What's worth noting? So just like the X Ultimate, this LB strips evasion and at the same time gives evasion once again. Huge. But this time only for DMS Kakashi. So it's not team. It also grants him increase of accuracy, thereby ensuring even more the hit of the attack because he not just strips evasion but also increases the accuracy of DMS Kakashi's attack and increases damage if the enemy is paralyzed or decreased evasion. Okay? And of course at plus 3, he will gain specific perks which can be activate into only one time, which recovers his CP, increases defense, and makes him invincible, and also grants damage nullification buffs if his HP is below 50% or less. Therefore, this particular LB plus 3 effect is also applicable in defense if he is your defender. But this only can be activated by one time. That is why it's not that very OP anyways. Okay? So of course, at plus 2, it's double strip already. And lastly, let's move on with the 4-star. Okay, so my guildmates are contesting about this 4-star of his because they have never seen Kakashi use fire style. But since Kakashi has copied 1,000 jutsu, let's expect that some of it are fire style jutsu such as what we are seeing now. As for the animation, I am giving it below good, because the animation is somewhat like a copy-paste from the Shinobi Story kit of Toby War. or Madara Uchiha White Mask. Do you know that? That 4-star of his, it's the same animation. It's just here, Kakashi doesn't use the Uchiwa, but rather he will just blow wind from him. Because in that animation, the wind is generated by the Uchiwa. Okay? So it's not good for me. It's bad, just a copy paste. Okay, so as for the buffs of the 4-star, of course, let's expect it is a double strip jutsu despite it's not an LB, because as we can see here, it strips immunity to status effect by 10 seconds and invincibility by 4 seconds. And aside from that, DMS Kakashi decreases the paralysis resistance of the enemies, which is medium. And aside from that, there's nothing worth noting here. Most of the buffs are the normal buffs that we see anyways. Okay, so overall, in rating Kakashi's Rikit, I can say he's just a decent kit. You know, he's not a must summon, but his kit is not a trash. That he has 2 restoration of CP with his EX ultimate, ensuring all the more his survivability and capability to counterattack enemies, and also with that evasion strip with accuracy, also even more ensuring the hit of every of his jutsu. It is just decent. And if he's your favorite, of course, summon. If you want to finish AOM, summon. Because in my observation recently with AOM is really hard if you don't have the AOM Shinobi. And I think it's nearly impossible to finish if you don't have the AOM featured Shinobi. That's what I have observed last time during the anniversary. Because I maxed out Anbutachi at that time, which is boosted. But still can defeat the stage 7 boss. Despite the fact that Anbutachi's EX ultimate halves the cooldown of the next ultimate if the bar is full already. Still not enough. And I've only managed to finish the AOM during the anniversary because of Indra's EX ultimate after acquiring it days before the AOM mission ends. Okay, so that is why if you want to finish AOM, I believe summon on DMS Kakashi. But overall, if you are looking for a very OP Shinobi, a meta attacker or defender, I don't think Kakashi belongs to that level. I think he's just decent. His kits are decent, and it's not trash. So that's all, buddies. Are my opinion. Kita kits, mga katropa.